they just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, you ain't touching me today. That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Las Vegas 51s and the Salt Lake Beams. Josh Bronson will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Felix Casto will be the batter. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around.
Johnny Giavotella will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll move on to the second inning underneath Laughing Mountain with no score. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Number 41 will get his first cuts here. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Mark Rogers will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Number 13 will step in now. The ground towards second. And on the error, a run is going to score. Rex Chiavacci will be the batter. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Number 63 will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He's set, now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Josh Bronson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. In there, 0-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Morris is there, 1 away. Felix Casto will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Johnny Givotella is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Reggie Quisenberry will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Denson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Number 13 will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being. Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Rex Chiavacci, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
Number 63.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Josh Bronson will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Felix Casto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Johnny Givotella will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here, the count to 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Number 62 will come in and pitch now. Reggie Quisenberry will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4-5.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
There's a fastball for a strike, and that 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Then we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now here's the first pitch. Mark Rogers is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the seventh inning, and we're still here in the catcher's mitt.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Number 13 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Rex Chiavacci is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tejada now out there at short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Number 63 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Josh Bronson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Lagares is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the 9th. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batter number 8, shortstop,
Felix Casto stands in as he looks at a called strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Johnny Giavotella is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.